What's going on, everybody? The bomb has officially dropped, and we knew it was coming. But I would be lying to y'all if I said I didn't still have hope to get at least 2 more characters despite that definitive edition. But it's over. It's official. Clear, concise, and straight to the point. Netherrealm Studios has finally given us the announcement, so we gotta talk about it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
The dreaded day a lot of Mortal Kombat players dreamed of has finally dawned upon us. I saw this posted on Instagram and I thought it was fake. I was like, no way. Came over to X, to the Mortal Kombat account, and it's real. Talk about Black Friday. I mean, this is bad news, obviously, for people who wanted Mortal Kombat 1 to continue, but I think it's good news as well because we can finally put it to rest and know exactly what's going on with this game without being in the dark. For a long time, even in my last Mortal Kombat video, I said I thought they would still sneak 2 more characters in here because it was weird that we didn't get this announcement yet. I thought at the Game Awards there was a chance they threw these up and said, buy the Mortal Kombat Definitive Edition and you will get these 2 characters included. Now we know that will most definitely not be happening. Let's see what Netherrealm Studios had to say. We are hearing players' requests for continued game support of Mortal Kombat 1. And I've seen the same thing. Big shouts out to my boy Tim, the Mortal Kombat dad. I've seen him trying to rally up the community to let WB know that we wanted to see more content and more support for Mortal Kombat 1, but unfortunately, it looks like their mind has been made up, and they're canceling Christmas on everybody who wanted to see more things added to Mortal Kombat 1. But they continue, and while we will continue to support Mortal Kombat 1 through balance adjustments and fixes, there will not be additional DLC characters or story chapters released from this point on. Now that is very important, and I think that's very telling as well, because we already knew they said more combat was coming and we would be getting more characters, but we have never gotten a story expansion part 2, and the fact that they point that out saying there would be no more story chapters released, that means the original plan was to release more story chapters. So it looks like when Ed Boon said there would be another big surprise after we got Chaos Reigns, that big surprise was most likely going to be more story content for Mortal Kombat 1. Now, will that ever be officially confirmed? Probably not, but I think the fact that they put that in here is very telling. But there's a second part to this. They continue. We understand this will be disappointing for fans, but our team at Netherrealm Studios needs to shift focus to the next project in order to make it as great as we possibly can. So there we have it. The rumors were true. Mortal Kombat 1 is officially done, and Netherrealm Studios is moving on to whatever they have lined up next. Now, I will say, again, I really wish we could have continued to get story chapters for Mortal Kombat 1, not just this year, but if the next game is not Mortal Kombat, I would have liked to have seen some next year as well. Now, is that greedy? Maybe. Was it ever possible? Probably not. But as much as I love Injustice, I don't like where Mortal Kombat goes away for so long. And I know a lot of people think the next game is going to be another Mortal Kombat game because WB said they wanted to put a bigger focus on the franchise. But if you remember back before Mortal Kombat 1 was even announced, Ed Boon said they had more than one pot on the stove. So I just don't see a world where it's possible that they were working on Mortal Kombat 12 and Mortal Kombat 13 at the same time. I mean, it's possible if they were trying to do something groundbreaking and feature rich with the next one that they couldn't do with Mortal Kombat 1, but I just don't see it being likely. Now, it could be another Mortal Kombat game if they are going to come out with Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice or an open world type game like that, but again, with those games being one and done and WB wanting something to last a bit longer, I think that's why they went with the direction they did with Suicide Squad. I just don't know if something like that would work for them either. So what could the next game possibly be? If it's not Mortal Kombat, what could it be? Now, don't get me wrong, they could be doing something new, but I think it's definitely going to be Injustice 3, and we kind of got a bit of maybe a hint, teasers, nudges saying that it's going to be such, because if we come to the X account of Warner Brother Games UK Ireland, now I came back to March 17th, and as we see here, we got some Mortal Kombat promotion. If we keep going, we will see Mortal Kombat promotion. We will see Arkham Knight. Now apparently Rocksteady may be working on another Batman Arkham game. Please, Lord, let it be true. But if we keep going, we see Arkham City. We see more Mortal Kombat. You'll see all of the current games kind of in rotation here being promoted. Mortal Kombat with Fortnite. You got Hogwarts Legacy, one of their most popular games, if not the most popular game under WB's banner. You got more Mortal Kombat 1, and this is going into April. More Mortal Kombat 1. You'll notice there's something that's not showing up here at all. We got Batman Arkham Knight. More Mortal Kombat 1. You got Hogwarts Legacy. But then something changes just all of a sudden. Let's keep going and see where that starts. More Arkham Knight, and then boom. Starting on April 26th, just out of the blue, we start getting Injustice refreshers. Firestorm versus Cheetah. Brains versus Blast or Claws and Chaos. Who's taking the win? Okay, one Injustice post. That's, one of their popular franchises, so, throw it out there when you can. But if you keep going, more Arkham Knight. They're trying to keep that in the minds of the people as well. That's pretty interesting. But we keep going, and we will see that we get even more Injustice posts. May 14th, we get another Injustice post. Now, going back month to month to month, we saw nothing related to Injustice. But just out of the blue here, when we find out Mortal Kombat's coming to an end, the definitive edition's dropping, the writing was on the wall. Now this page is pushing Injustice. Another one on May 21st. So with them sprinkling in Injustice, does that mean our next game is most definitely going to be Injustice 3? If not definitely, I would say most likely. Which is interesting because before we got the Mortal Kombat 1 announcement, people were asking Ed Boon about Injustice 3, and his response was in the lines of, I hope we get to make Injustice 3. So if they were working on it this whole time, then he was most likely trolling us, kind of telling us that the next game would be Mortal Kombat 1. But either way, it was a great journey with Mortal Kombat 1. I thank you guys for the support along the way. It was a lot of fun. Whether people say it was or not, I had a great time with Mortal Kombat 1. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe they give us some new skins or something. They didn't list it in the thing. They just said new balance update. So at least the game stays alive in that way. How do y'all feel about this news? And are y'all excited for Injustice 3? Let me know in the comment section. But thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. I guess Injustice 3 content coming soon. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.